Jukasa Radio 93.5. I'm your host, Carla, back on the show for your afternoon drive, and I get some special guests today. I'm excited to announce Shannon and Shauna of course, the Baker twins are here in studio right now with me, and they also brought another guest as well, Emily. How are you all doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Thanks for stopping by. I know it's been probably a long ways to come here. You guys are from the Slatin First Nations out in BC, right?
Yes.
And then you moved all the way to LA to pursue all of your dreams, all of your aspirations. You guys are entrepreneurs, you're models. Explain to everybody who's listening right now a bit about your background.
Well, Shannon and I, we grew up in a little reservation called Stalaco, what you said before, and we moved to Vancouver, and then we moved from Vancouver to Los Angeles. But I guess I've always wanted to get into acting and modeling since I was a kid, and I was actually kind of made fun of when I was little because I wanted to do that. And I always kept that like a secret to myself. And then eventually Shannon's like, we both worked in an office, and she's like, what are you doing? You know, you wanted to do this. So we both quit our jobs and basically just
pursued it full time.
I'm looking at Shannon. I'm like, step in.
Because you both have business backgrounds.
Yes.
You got degrees in that. So what was it like deciding I'm going to put this on hold and really go for what I actually want to do, which is model?
I think definitely our college helped Shannon and I become entrepreneurs and manage ourselves. Like if we didn't pursue post-secondary, we honestly wouldn't be where we are today, and that's the God honest truth.
And we just realized that we just weren't happy where we were, so we wanted to do something that we were happy doing.
I was an accountant, and Shannon was in the marketing department of the office that we worked, and then we just quit, and then jumped into acting, and thankfully Tyra Banks found us and helped us start our careers.
Yeah, because you guys were on her show. So how did everything kind of kick off after being on Tyra's show?
It definitely changed our lives going on the Tyra Banks show. It was definitely one of the most nerve-wracking experiences because...
But we gained a whole bunch of exposure from being on the Tyra Banks show, where we were, we did the TV show Smallville, we did some other things after that, but it all stemmed from Tyra Banks discovering us, and we just gained a whole bunch of exposure that we didn't have before.
And Emily, you're from the Slatin First Nation as well, so what was it like for you to want to pursue in your sister's footsteps as well?
It was definitely excellent to have my sisters there as an awesome role model to grow up with. I think that my sisters didn't have that while they were growing up. They didn't have any Indigenous models and actors to look up to. So it definitely helps to have my sisters there.
Aww, little sis.
That's nice to hear. What was it like for you growing up on a reservation to moving to such a big city?
I think one of the main differences is the people, because when you move to a big city, everyone
kind of keeps to themselves.
Yes, and we're from a small town or a small community where
everyone knows each other.
Right. You drive down the street, you automatically wave.
It's the same thing here. Everybody knows each other. Everybody's friendly. You go to the gas station, they'll ask you about your drive and whatnot.
Exactly.
And when you walk down the street, you give eye contact. But when we first moved to LA, you'd give eye contact and smile, and people would turn around and you'd give people the wrong idea, and we realized we had to train ourselves to not do that because it was just...
People think you're hitting on them.
Yeah, it was just...
they're like, hey, baby, what's up?
So we learned to not do that.
So now I look down.
It's hard to do that when you grow up, where everyone knows each other, and to train yourself to not smile or not give eye contact was something different.
Was it helpful then having the both of you together, kind of experiencing all of this new place together, new experiences?
Definitely. Oh yeah, definitely.
It was definitely.
I think it was always kind of easier for us because I feel like a lot of people that are actors or decide, becoming getting into the entertainment industry is hard enough, but doing it alone, I can't imagine, because we always had each other, where one of us, if we felt like, we wanted to give up or were discouraged, we were encouraged by the other one. So that's kind of what kept us driven, I think.
Yes.
And I kind of want to take it back to earlier on in your careers, because I know, especially for a lot of the youth who are listening, sometimes a lot of people like myself, it's either you don't know what you want to do coming out of high school, or you know what you want to do, but you don't know how to get there. And for you two to have been able to kind of just drop everything, move to a new city, pursue your dreams. What advice would you give to youth trying to do the same?
I think my biggest advice is not to listen to anybody. There's going to be more people telling you no, and there are going to be doors shutting on you, like in your face. But forget the doors shutting, forget people telling you what's realistic, or I feel like more people have ideas what you should do rather than listening to yourself.
Yeah,
you have to listen to yourself.
I agree with you, Shauna.
And not listen to anybody else. And I think that is the biggest part.
And also, I feel like it's hard. Like our little sister Emily, Grace Anna, she just finished her first year of university. And I think some people go into university and college and they do things that they think that they should be doing rather than things that they should be, what they feel like they should be doing. So I think sometimes you just have to step back and be like, what do you really want to do? What is your real passion, regardless of how unrealistic it is or unrealistic expectations it is? Because I feel like when we went to college, I was like, I want to take the realistic approach where I was like, you know what, I'm going to take business and I want to get into politics. And Shauna went in where she was just like, I don't want to do this.
I don't want to go to school.
I'm not happy here. And when I saw her being so unhappy, I'm like, you know what? Let's just do both. So that's really what made us get into modeling and acting was Shauna wasn't happy. And I'm like, well, let's take the steps that we need to do to get there. But there's no path, like there's no blueprint for like making it. You just have to keep on knocking on doors.
And also on another note, you won't always know what you want to do. I guess a good thing to keep in mind is to keep yourself open to trying new things. I'm sure that you guys may not have gone down that path if you weren't willing to try new things.
Yes, definitely. Very true, baby girl.
Did you find that like maybe parents were a big influence on having to go to school and maybe not pursuing what you really wanted to do? Because I know, at least for me, that was a big part of my steps into my career.
Yeah, not really. Like
going to school,
going to post-secondary or like after graduation.
I didn't want to. Shannon and I, we're twins. We're very similar, but when it came to school, I didn't want to go to school.
Right.
But Shannon and I, we graduated early, and my grandma said, if you're moving out, then you have to go to school.
Yeah.
So she literally went with me to the college, signed me up, and signed up. I didn't want to do it.
I was already signed up.
Shannon was already there. I didn't want to go. I'm like, Shannon did it. I'm going to. But thankfully, my grandmother.
So our grandma had a huge part in raising us, and opposed. Like our mom was a really young mom. So I don't think she really cared if we went to university or not. But my grandma made sure that we did.
Yeah, I think there's a big dropout rate in between programs, especially first year university or college, because people are still trying to figure out what they want to do, or you get into that program and you're like, this isn't for me. So I think it really takes a big step to realize what you guys said, just go for it. Go with what is in your heart that you want to do. And that's the only way that I think you'll actually be happy with what you're doing.
Exactly. You have to do what you love.
Yeah.
So you guys have obviously done a lot of shows. Smallville, for one. You guys were on Tyra Banks. You guys have also been on Much Music, doing some podcasts there. So explain to me how that all came about, especially with Much Music.
Yeah, it's not podcasts. It's more like basically we're Much creators. So basically we create content and we collaborate with them on it. So mainly we do comedy skits, we do unboxings, we do vlogs. So that's kind of what we do. And we partner with Much Music to do it. They actually created our own Baker Twins Much Music commercial that's playing on Much Music and MTV right now. So they've been a huge supporter of us as well.
They just approached us. I guess there was like a lot of people that applied to be
Much creators.
And then they contacted us, and
because of our following on social media.
And then we're like, do we want it? We actually almost didn't do it.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of, I guess they call them MCNs, which is like YouTube agents, and we didn't want to.
Yeah, that's a way to like clear. That's the
best way to explain.
So MCNs, we have a hard time talking about MCNs because a lot of people don't know what they are. It's multi-channel network, and they're basically like agents, kind of in a way, for YouTubers.
Okay,
so that's what Much Music is doing now. Okay, we're one of the Much creators.
Because I've been seeing that a lot, especially I always watch Much Music, so I always see it popping up. So what's next for the Baker Twins?
Hopefully we have a new
TV show. But we can't talk about it because it's not finalized yet.
Not yet. Is it going to be? Can I ask if it's going to be like a reality show or comedy?
We have the meeting tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So we've got to go to a fan question right now.
Yes.
His name is Alex, and he's asking, I got to tell you, I had no clue what this question meant because I'm not a big video game person, but he's asking, will the Baker twins be streaming Destiny 2 on Twitch?
Yes.
Hell yes.
Heck yes. Are you?
Heck yes.
Heck yes.
Sorry,
We're definitely streaming D2 for sure.
Can you guys
100%.
explain this to me?
So D2 is a
Destiny
ridiculously awesome game. It's Destiny 2. They just
They already have a Destiny game that Shannon and I already play. It's kind of like mixed with Call of Duty, mixed with.
I wouldn't say any fan would say that.
I don't know how to describe the game.
It's a really good game. So basically, it's a shooter game.
It's a first-person shooter.
First-person shooter game.
But you can have like different like. I'm going to be Warlock. Shannon's going to be Titan. Emily's probably going to be Hunter because Emily video games as well.
Yeah. So we stream all of our video games on twitch.tv/the Baker Twins.
Okay.
And Emily actually does Twitch now too, twitch.tv/Emily_Grace. So gotta plug that in
Make sure
there.
to give me a follow.
Do all your plugs. Instagram, Twitter, whatever
At
you
the
have.
Baker Twins, at Shannon Baker, at Shauna Baker, the Baker Twins. And
At Emily Grace Anna on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
yeah, and same with us at Shannon Baker, Twitter,
just
Instagram.
Search Baker Twins.
Just search Baker Twins.
You'll find us.
You'll find all of our stuff.
You started your careers at a young age, and I feel like, tell me if I'm right, but social media is definitely more of a thing right now than it was back then. So how does that kind of change in your career? Does it influence it more?
You know
Does
what?
it help it more?
Social media has always been our thing. The reason why Tyra Banks found out about us was because of the internet, because we were viral on a lot of social media sites. So we've just been kind of riding this wave. It's been awesome for us, and we were just lucky to be able to hop on right away. So
We were at the right
place at the right
time
time.
on the internet.
We are going to come back with some girl chat because he's agreed to be
Yeah.
kind enough
Yes.
to do that.
Yeah,
so we're
for
going to get
sure.
to some music, and then we'll be back with the Baker Twins as well as Emily right after this. Let's get to some Fetty Wap 93.5.
Yay.
you have a really cool radio voice.
Carla's got you covered from 3 till 7.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright.
Making your afternoons all right.
That's my girl.
Jukasa Radio 93.5. I'm your host, Carla, and I'm back in studio. It's time for some girl chat. I'm with the Baker twins, Shannon and Shauna, and their guest, Emily, as well. So are you guys ready?
Yes.
I'm excited. So you both are twins, so I have to ask you, have you ever had a guy hit on both of you?
That
All
happens
the time.
all the time.
And what do you even do in that situation?
I think if they try to hit on
both of us,
then
we just
they
drop it.
automatically
will never
It's a
ever
no?
get a call
Yeah,
from
it's a
us.
no.
Either of us, yeah.
Yeah.
We've even had guys hit on the three of us.
Oh,
Yeah.
no
And I'm
way.
much younger, so
Yeah.
it's very interesting
Really?
when
Yeah.
that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Emily
do they-
Grace Ann is 18.
Yeah, I'm 18 years old.
Do they do it in front of, like, all
They
of
do.
us?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No,
way.
it's like they try talking to one of us, and then that doesn't work out. They'll kind of like move on. It's
Wow.
weird.
That's crazy. What's probably the worst thing that a guy has said to you? Like trying to pick you up.
I don't know.
like you're beautiful, and then go to the other one. Oh, you're beautiful. I
One
don't
of
know.
the worst is when like one of them says like you're more beautiful
Well,
than
than
your
your
twin.
twin.
And then
Wow.
the same thing happens. Like they'll say it to both.
People,
Yeah.
wow, guys, it's like I feel like they need a rule book or
Yeah.
something.
It seems like common sense. I think
Yeah.
girls would get like that's common sense. Okay,
Yeah.
if a girl saw two hot twin guys, it's not like we'd be like, "Oh, you're both beautiful."
No, you pick
know?
one.
You have to pick one.
You pick
Yeah.
one. You know, you don't go for
It's not
both.
like two girls. I get two chances. If it doesn't work out with one,
Guys,
it
it
must
doesn't-
work out with the
exactly.
other one for
Doesn't
sure.
work like that, guys.
No, it doesn't.
Guys, take out your pen and pencil.
Same
and
with
start writing
siblings.
this down.
You can't just hit on siblings
No.
either. No.
No, that's wrong.
It is.
Even if you're not a twin, it's still wrong.
Even
Yeah.
if you're not a twin and just sisters, like it's weird
Yeah.
when somebody who hit on my sister hits on me. It's weird,
yeah.
especially because we have a bit of an age gap.
Yeah.
So.
Have you ever had a guy mix you guys up?
Yeah, not
yes.
so much anymore, but like definitely when we were younger, we looked more identical.
yeah.
Right.
Like my boyfriend, like in high school.
Actually, I feel like it just happened to your boyfriends that they would mix. Like, I don't think it happened the opposite way.
what?
I think your boyfriends always mix. Like they always thought that I was Shauna.
That's not true. We went to a club once, and your boyfriend was hitting on me the entire night.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
and
about
I kept
that.
saying,
I forgot
not
about that.
Shannon.
Yeah, he was super
Really?
That
drunk.
was recently.
Yeah.
Not recently, like as in recently,
Like
but
a few years ago.
Are you still with them?
No.
Okay.
No.
No.
Because I could kind of tell you guys apart. Because you have beauty marks.
Yeah.
You have one on your
The
chin.
chin. Shannon
And then
has one
Shannon,
on my
you
cheek.
have one on your cheek.
Yeah.
So.
And different face shapes.
Yeah.
Fun
Shauna's-
fact, actually, people often think that Shauna and I are twins.
Yeah. really?
Which is really
Recently.
strange because I have blue eyes.
That has only been like as
Interesting.
of the last
The
summer.
last several months.
Yeah.
But at least over 5 people have asked us if we're twins.
Wow.
In the last few months.
They're like, but I don't get it. How does one have blue eyes?
I think
and brown skin. Like I don't get it.
I'm not
And,
sure.
like, that's what people were saying. But anyways,
Yeah, but they'd be like, why does she have blue eyes though? But you look like twins.
We went to a pool party and Shannon was I don't know somewhere, and me and Emily were going to the bath. We were waiting to go to the bathroom, and then this person's like, "Oh, are you twins?" And I just automatically assumed they were talking about my twin. And then I'm like, "Yeah, my twin is wherever." And then it didn't register to me until Emily's like, "No, we're sisters."
Yeah.
She
But
has
that
a
just
twin.
happened last
Yeah.
week when we were
On
in
the
Belize
airplane.
on the
It just
airport.
happened. No, it just happened the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last Avenue. Anyways,
What tips do you have for people who are trying to pick up people who might be a twin?
Pick one.
Pick one.
Yeah.
Even if you have to eeny, meeny, miny, mo, because you're going to
Pick
strike
one.
out.
We got it. We
If
got
you
it.
hit on
We
them
got,
both
like-
at the same time.
We get like as twins, people would like both of us. We understand that, but pick one. Don't.
Or maybe get to know their personalities
And
to see
then-
which one you like.
Right.
Yeah. Friends. I don't know, but then if you become friends and then you could be possibly in the friend zone.
In the friend
easily.
zone.
Oh, yeah. You might
You
get
know,
friend
come on
zoned.
now. We
Yeah,
know.
I forgot about that.
Us girls know. Once you're friend zoned,
You
that's
can't get
it.
out.
There you go. You heard it from the Baker twins, Shannon, Shauna, and Emily. Thank you so much for hanging out today.
Thank
It's
you.
been fun. I know you're live on Twitch right now. Do you have any fan questions coming up?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
That you want to answer?
Do you guys have fan questions?
There's a 20-second
There's a little
delay.
bit of a
There's
Oh, is
delay.
there?
Second delay.
Yeah,
Let's
they
see
do
if
it so that people don't cheat.
We were
in
talking
gaming.
about worst pickup lines. Did you say somebody commented saying, "Are you a parking ticket?"
Yeah.
That was one.
Someone said that in chat.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Right,
I don't
that
get
one.
that one.
I stream as well, and sometimes people come into my stream like, "You're more beautiful than the Baker twins." It's not. Just don't say that. My
Yeah,
sisters
that's
are
rude.
beautiful. I just
Thanks,
think
Emily,
that
for having her back.
That's just offensive.
You're all
Guys,
beautiful.
you guys have questions on twitch.tv/the Baker Twins. Roses are red, violets are blue. There's nothing in the world more beautiful than you.
What a lovely
epic.
note to
That's
end
so-
it off. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Again, 93.5 Jukasa Radio. You can check out the Baker Twins on all of their social media, of course, at the Baker Twins. And Emily, where can they find you as well?
Emily Grace Anna.